Hello, hello. This is Stacy from The Key to Soul Awakening. Today we're going to talk about what are karmic patterns. A karmic pattern was developed in your soul's path in a past life where you weren't able to solve a problem that caused you major emotional harm. So the pattern is in your life now in order to protect you from having any of that pain that you experienced before. In general, a karmic pattern is a series of events or circumstances that repeatedly play out in a person's life. They make life difficult, if not chaotic. Karmic patterns are in all of our lives, and they push all of us in one of three ways: into the victim box, out into the world with our false self as our mask, or enlightened through a soul or spiritual awakening. Before moving into the concept of a victim box, stick around for the end of the video when you'll learn about specific pattern types and where you fit in. Also subscribe and comment on the video. Tell me if the patterns resonate with you. We all planned our lives in detail before we were born. However, we can alter timelines or specific details on the plan if our soul feels it's necessary. A pattern exists over top of the life plan, sort of like a coat of paint over top of a house. As you are walking on your life path, you excitedly grow every day as you reach your goal points on the path. These can be small, daily goals that we don't even realize are important, such as smiling at a child at the deli counter. You made a soul contract with that child's soul to smile at them, possibly to remind them of that there's good in the world. Other goals can be large, like choosing to adopt a child. But you must remember your patterns are always there, in a function of false protection. Walking along with you on your life path, the pattern sees what it interprets as dangerous for you. But really, it may just be a curve in the road, or a branch that fell. The pattern wants to protect you, so it does what it can to get you off the road. It throws difficulties at you to keep you from getting hurt, from what hurt you in a former life. For example, if you lost the love of your life in a past life and never emotionally recovered from the loss, the pattern will attract only the wrong kind of people to you, so you never experience love and loss again. The pattern does not think about the effects of sending the wrong people into your life. It just clobbers you while you're walking along your life path. Once hit by the force of the pattern, some people run for cover. Imagine on your life path there's a box on the side of the road. You don't want to be hit again, so you run and climb inside for safety. The trouble is, the box is ruled by the universal law of attraction, where fear is a magnet. On the outside of the box it says victim box. Universal law says anyone sitting in the box must be harmed by anyone who comes upon it. Inside the box, you grow more rooted in not leaving because you feel a false sense of safety. The box does not move, therefore neither does the person inside. They're trapped by fear in one spot on their life path. The person needs to realize all they have to do to rid themselves of the situation and the pattern that started it is stand up and climb out, clearing the pattern. no longer thinking of themselves as a victim, the pattern clears and the person can keep moving on their life path. What are the major types of karmic patterns? That's next. But before we go on, grab something to write with and paper. You're going to start improving your life right now. The warrior pattern attracts conflict and unstable people into their lives. It's known to be strong, tough, or bullheaded. These are people that we often look at and ask, why are they so angry? The fence sitter, indecisive to a point that their opinion blends into whatever you want, afraid to take one side or the other out of fear of upsetting someone. Secretly, they are frustrated that they are overlooked. The perfectionist, or overachiever, lives life to be the best, at all things, at all costs, including self and others. The duo martyr-victim is a drive to help others to a fault. When the help turns into obsession, this pattern will say, "Poor me, people are so mean, I'm just trying to help." Boundaries are a problem. A person with the shame pattern has a constant inner knowing that they are the cause for all bad things in life. They may even be told this by other people, as a way for the pattern to attract bad people and reinforce itself. Shame is generally unseen due to the person not wanting to confront their perceived faults, until it evolves into a mental illness, such as depression. Sometimes this leads to suicidal tendencies because the person does not value themselves and perceives others do not value them either. Abandonment. This person will feel alone at all times, even when surrounded by people. This is due to the pattern keeping emotional distance from others. When this person does get close to someone, the relationship's always difficult. Most of the time, the person is left alone in life again, after the relationship sours to the point of no return. Sense of duty. This person is a rule follower to the extreme. For example, workaholics that say they must take care of their family financially, but then has little time to actually spend with the family. They feel guilty or overly anxious anytime they bend or go over a line. Now it's your turn. To discover what your patterns are, take a moment to write down situations that had a huge effect on your life and that you still regret. Review this video and find where the common threads are. Most people have more than one pattern. Your soul is like a house with good bones. The pattern is like a bad paint job on the house. To clear it, you have to scrape one chip at a time. Clearing is simple. All you have to do is recognize when your pattern is showing up in your life. This will happen when you feel anxious or generally bad about something. When you recognize that you're facing a pattern, you just have to say out loud or in your head, "I see it, I feel it, I release it." The more you do this, the more paint chips that come off. The most important thing to remember is that all the bad stuff that's happened in your life wasn't you. It was your pattern attracting it to you. And now that you know it's the pattern, you can control your reaction. Now that you know this about your life, the choice is yours. Clear your patterns and walk on the life path that you planned, or stay in the life as it is now. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe and comment below on which pattern resonated with you or someone you know.